Top of the morning to you all, and welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, in the last episode I said I found a video which I made about 7 months ago. It was a lot of work making this video, and I lost the bloody clip, didn't I? And I thought I lost it. Anyway, I was going through a few of my files, and would you believe it, I've found it. So this film's been 7 months in the making. It's been sat there quietly in one file on my computer, and anyway, I found it. So I've decided I'm going to show you this video, but it's out of context with the time now. You got to remember, when I made the video, we were just coming out of winter. There was snow on the ground. That's what it was like. There was actually snow on the ground. So with that being said, the video is about a chicken coop which we were given, and we renovated it, and we did lots of stuff to it, and you're going to see all that now. We're going to start off figuring out how to get it out of the pen as I remember. So it's quite a long one because it was going to be in a 3-parter, but we condensed it right down into one video, and it runs for about 45 minutes. So hope you enjoy it, and here it comes now. Morning YouTubers, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, it's an absolute lovely day today, and I thought we'd finish off the chicken coop project. Now, a while back, it's going back about a month and a half now, I was offered a chicken coop off my friend Liz. She was moving up to Cleveland, and she couldn't, obviously she was leaving a plot, and she wanted to get rid of the girls. She got rid of the girls, and the coop was there, and she offered me the coop. Said, if you want the coop, you can have it, man. Said, if you need to take the top of the pen off to get the coop out, you can do. It's up to you how you get it out, just take it. Anyway, she left the door open for me to actually do it, and I'm going to show you the sequence of clips now. I'm not going to spoil it and tell you how I actually got the coop out, but I'm going to run the clip now and show you. So let me show you what we did to start off with. Well guys, today I'm going to take the cover off this here. Just brought my claw hammer to get these nails out. Take this plastic off, and I can see what I need to do to take this this coop apart, and got me screwy gun so we can unscrew it all. We'll get it out. I wasn't going to take it through the roof, but whoever put the roof on has put like a 2.5 inch screw every 4 inches. And it's unsafe to climb on, to actually unscrew it. So yeah, we're gonna unscrew the. We're gonna take it to pieces. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'll be back in a bit when I took this cover off. We can see more of what we need to do with the. We took the cover off it, and it looks almost new. It's just that there, which if I push that down, I'll put a few screws in there just to screw it down. Give it a lick of paint, and it's got an almost brand new coop. I've realised the easiest way to do it. There's 4 screws in each of these in the top here. One here, here, and here. We take this the apex piece of wood off. Again, there's it looks to me as though there's just 2 on that side. Yeah, there's 4 either side. 2 either side. So we remove that. We remove them, and then there's 4 screws here. So we'll take the front. We'll take the roof off, the front off, the back off, and this side off. We'll leave this side attached with the nest box, and we'll be able to get it through the door here. The door only opens this way, so that's what we're going to do anyway. But on close inspection, it looks pretty good. Obviously, we're going to tip the straw out and what have you. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but we'll find somewhere to put it anyway. But yeah, it's almost new. That crappy piece of plastic was basically keeping it dry. We will be once we rebuild it, we're just going to cover it over at the back of my plot until we need it. But yeah, it's it looks pretty good. I'm pretty chuffed with that. Can't wait to get the screwy gun on it in a minute. I'm just waiting for Santa's little helper. We've got a friend who's going to come down and help me. Not that I need any hand, but it's always good to have volunteers to help you out. And yeah, Debbie, she's a nice girl, and she'll cheer things along until we get it all out. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing this morning. We're going to be removing the coop from this pen. I'm very impatient, so I can't really wait too long. So what I'm going to do, while Debbie's getting here, I'm going to make a start unscrewing this. It's simple, just little screws there. What I'll do is, got a bag, any screw I take out will go in the bag. So that's what we're doing. 4 screws hold the roof together. That's the essential. Oh, someone's bloody nail there, she must have missed to take off. But yeah, that's the top part. Now we can actually start dismantling the roof, and it's only 4 screws that hold the roof together. It's simple. Well, there we go. This is how easy it is to take it apart. Oh, there's a few cobwebs in here. What we're going to be well, don't drop it on the floor, Mark. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, right. A little solar panel thing for a little light for a. Don't think it's working though. Anyhow, let's keep going. Take these cobwebs off in a bit. So there's another 4 screws round the back here. This is going to come together, come to pieces quicker than anticipated. There you go, there's the other panel. Now then, this is where it gets tricky. There's a tray which slides in and out, and there's some racks, some rails as well. So we take these rails out, and what we do, we need to slide the tray out. So we might have to do that. Last. It's full of wood chip. But first things first, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this nest box off and try and get it all off in one if I can. So there's 2 screws on here. Oops. I do believe I just dropped these actual nuts. So I've got to be very careful with these. There's actually nuts on them. I can see the other one, there it is. So making sure all the nuts go back into this bag here. Got this other side now, and then what happens is this should come off them. And basically, it should fall to pieces. Right, now then, this is where it gets tricky because the bottom part of it is old. Yeah, I thought as much. So there you go, we got the nest box off now. What I will do, so I don't lose these screws, I'm going to put them where they belong, back in here. The good news is I can actually slide the bottom of the box slides out. So we just move that slightly apart. And there we go. Put that back in here. Screw back on here so we don't lose them. Unfortunately, I can probably winkle this through the door now, and that will go through the door. So basically it's took 5 minutes to dismantle. I get my wheelbarrow over here in a bit, and we'll take. I probably will take the two sides, take them apart, because it makes it a lot easier to put it on the wheelbarrow rather than having to stumble across the bloody. I decided to take it apart. It's only 4 screws after all. I think there's about 16 screws what hold the Coop together, so it wasn't that much faffing about really. So now we've got them all to pieces. Now it's just a matter of getting the wheelbarrow over here and getting them all in the wheelbarrow, and I'm getting back over onto my plot. So like I say, we've got it all to pieces and we can get it through the door now. The door wasn't very wide, and yeah, we can actually get the nest box through the door in one. But the roof, we tried to lift it, and there's about, I'd say in the space of 4 inches there, there's four screws. There's screws every 2 or 3 inches all the way along there. It's been a nightmare to go through the roof. So anyway, we've got it dismantled, and Debs will turn up in a minute and she'll be going, "I wanted to help you." And well, my impatience got the better of me, and I knew it would only take a couple of minutes to dismantle, but you know, she'll help me move it around the back when we get it down there, so that'll be fun. Anyway, I'm going to go and get the wheelbarrow now and get it over onto the plot. Well, call it poor timing or what, but it's bloody started to drizzle. So we've got the Coop now in my greenhouse here. We'll leave it for the time being. We will build it, but I've got to find a place to put it, a very tight place. Not much room on my plot to do much, to put it anywhere at the moment, but we will be putting it at the back of the plot. I just got to clear the space for it, and like I say, we've got all the bits here. It'll probably take 5 minutes to put together. In fact, what we'll probably do, we'll stick a timer on it and see how long it takes to make it. That'd be fun, won't it? So anyway, with that, I'm going to close the door on the greenhouse now, and we'll come back to this at a later date. We've got plenty of time to build it. Just got to find a place to put it, that's the problem, and cover it over until we need it. In fact, it might be wise just to leave it as it is. But if you do that, you start losing pieces, unfortunately, so I don't want to do that. But there you go, it's all taken down. It took about 10 minutes to do it, really. So as you saw in the clip, every 2 or 3 inches there was a bloody screw about 2.5 inches along the roof, going through that twin wall polycarbonate. So I thought, forget that, we're not going through the roof. We'll just dismantle it and take it through the door, and that's what we did. It didn't take long to dismantle it, as you saw in the clip, and we got it on the wheelbarrow, we got it over to my plot, and what did it just start doing? It's raining, so we threw it in the coop, forgot about it for 2 weeks. Anyway, we got a dry day, the sun was absolutely blistering, and we got the coop out, in the parts, and we started to fix the broken bits and take the nails out and what have you, and then we give it a lick of paint. So I'm going to show you me doing that now, and in the video watch very closely when we after the second panel, I paint the second panel, you'll be amazed. Well guys, today I'm just going to give this a quick lick of paint. Remember this paintbrush that I actually put the plastic bags on about 2-3 months ago? Well, just took the plastic bag off it now, and look how it's not gone stiff or nothing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give this a couple of coats of this wood preserver and wood stain, and let it dry off, and then we'll build this. So there we go, one down, about another 5 or 6 to go. What I'll do is I'll just swing it round here and let the sun get at it. I'll soon have it dry. Yeah, we're not going to paint the inside there. Bloody stand has been a bit of a nightmare to control, and I think that sun is actually affecting the optics on the camera at the moment. But yeah, let's crack on with this other one now. I'm going to paint them all. Bloody nail there. I haven't got my claw hammer, it's in the car. We'll sort that out again. There's a few nails in here where what shouldn't be in. Like I say, I should have took them out before I started painting, but when you've got sunshine, you can always do them later, and it's going to get another lick of paint anyhow, so I don't know, you can't see the steam coming off these boards here. Literally on the board there, you can see the steam coming off it. I don't know if you can see that. That's the sun drying the actual the paint. It dries pretty fast, this stuff, and I've just got bloody paint on my pants. Bloody hell. Anyway, I'm going to crack on because we've still got lots more to do. I need to get this camera in a better position, I think, so I'll be right back. Well, as you can see there, I thought we just move the camera around a touch, because what's happening is the sun's that bright, it's reflecting off the lens, so you can't really see much. But I assure you, the panels what we've just done there, there's actually steam coming off them now. I reckon they'll be dry them in about half an hour, in about 25 minutes, half an hour. Leave that in the greenhouse, it's a dry quicker in here, I would imagine. Well guys, I don't know if you can see that, but while I've been painting that panel, this one's almost dried, so what I'm going to do, quickly stick it in here. I'm going to shove this panel in the sun, it'll be dry in no time. Yeah, this sun's really doing the business here today. Yep, that's right, you just see me get me brand new shirt or my jeans, my bloody, oh dear. It's not taking too long to do this. Like I say, the sun will soon dry it. We'll get another coat in it, or on it I should say, in it, on it. I can do it that way because the roof's going to be hidden underneath that lip there, so anyway. Dry. Oh, I'm loving this. Put that in there for the time being. Like I said, I'm letting them dry. Put that one out now. This is that the egg box which all lifted up. I just put a few screws in it. I could be either taking the lats out. And this thing's here, well, actually better be careful because I don't want to lose them bloody like little washers. shove this in the sun for 10 minutes. Right, now then, last piece to give a bit of a lick of wood stain and preserver. Well, that one's dry too. Yeah, it's drying pretty well in the winter sun, all this. And so we've got them all painted now anyway. For time. We'll give them another lick of paint when the coop's together. But it's got its initial first coat on it anyway. And like I say, that sun's drying it up like nobody's business. It's amazing just how strong it is, that sun. But yeah, we've got them in here. We'll just stack them in here for the time being, and we'll crack on with them probably tomorrow if it's not raining. It all depends on the rain, that's the problem. This is the first day of sunshine in about 3 weeks, to be quite honest with you. We've had frost and everything, but these things here, these should take another 4 or 5 minutes to dry. That one there take about 10 minutes. What I'm going to do now is this paintbrush back in this plastic bag. And believe it or not, this plastic bag, it's been in this plastic bag now for about 4 months. And yeah, a couple of little bags. Trick is, just wrap the black, make sure it's nice and airtight, and that brush will stay nice and moist. I don't know if you've seen that. So all I've done is wrapped it in 2 bags nice and tight, made sure all the air's out of it, and that will sit in the shed for 3, 4, maybe even 6 months, and it won't dry out. So it's, like I said, we're going to be using it again in the next day or two when we put the coop together. Anyway, like I say, the sun's soon drying this now, so I'm going to leave it there for the time being. So did you see that there? The actual sun drying the paint, absolutely incredible. You know, it didn't take 10 minutes for it to dry. However, we was going to come on the next day and put it all together, but the weather being fickle as it is, it was like torrential rain the next day. It was beautiful sunshine that day. The day after it was torrential rain. The day after that was freezing ice, bloody winter wonderland. So it was another 2 weeks to this day that we've had no sunshine, and today was a day where we've had some brilliant sunshine. So I decided to actually put the coop together. Now I just had a flu jab in this shoulder, and I can tell you now, you don't feel it going in. But a few hours later your arm starts to ache, and my shoulder's been aching all morning while we've been doing this. So you get the idea. I'm going to show you me putting it together now. I was going to set a timer on it to see how long it takes. In fact, we can still do that. It just from when the video starts to when it ends, and you figure out how long it took to throw it together. So here's a couple of little shots of me actually doing that. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll to putting this chicken coop together here, and like I said, I'm going to set the time. The time starts now, so let's crack on. First things first, we'll start off with this piece. Move that out of the way a moment. light. And I've got a bloody screwy bit in there. That's some good start already. The bigger one. There we go. Turn this around. Stick that over to there. We'll do this side next. Not very organised today, guys. Oh, on my neck. should have put the bottom one in first. There we go. It's all going swimmingly. Okay. Right. Next thing. Just putting the slats in for the doors. There's the roof part. Oh, you bugger. Oh. Well, couple of slats. There's just one more thing to do now, and that is to put the floor back in. The floor should just slide in. Well, I don't know how long that's took me, but if you take a time on the video, I think you'll find it's took me about 10 minutes to do, and yeah, we're going to give it another lick of paint, and then we're going to store it behind the chicken coop until we need a chicken pen until we need it. But it didn't take long to do, did it? Job's a good one. Let's have a closer look. Well, I don't know how long that's took me, but if you take a time on the video, I think you'll find it's took me about 10 minutes to do, and yeah, we're going to give it another lick of paint, and then we're going to store it behind the chicken coop until we need a chicken pen until we need it. But yeah, it didn't take long to do, did it? Job's a good one. Let's have a closer look. Should have picked the better camera really. There you go. I'll start to look at see what it says on the video the time, but it doesn't show me, unfortunately. So that's the front. And well, that's the back of it. Like I say, the tray slides in and out. Door there to get into the floor. You could just pull the floor clean out there. And where you get your eggs out of there. So that's alright. And when I got it, it looked really tired. But it doesn't look that way no more, does it? It looks pretty good. Anyway, we're going to have to find a place at the back of the allotment for it, where I'm going to put it. But I can't leave it where it is. So it went together pretty much as I thought it would. We had a bit of faffing about at the start there with the bloody finding the screwy bits, the ones which I needed. Once we got the right screwy bit, it went together pretty much as I planned, and it flew together. I looked around to get a lift to put the Coop at the back of the allotments, and everybody had gone, everybody except for Bernard. Unfortunately, it wasn't that heavy, and it was very light for what it is. So he helped me put it at the back of my chicken pen, and I've covered it over in some plastic, and here it is. So we've covered it up, and it should stay just how we want it, and until we come to use it anyway. So it's all been made, the chicken coop, and all been covered up, and there's a result. So that's all ready for when I build another pen. Now I'm going to build one facing the original pen that I've got. I just need 5 Irish fences, 5 square ones, not the ones with the round corners, the square ones. And you're probably wondering, well, didn't you have a load of spare Irish fences? Well, I did, but I gave my brother 6 to build his pen. I give my mate Andy up the top of the allotments, I give him 4 to build his, and actually I give him 6. Yeah, I give him 6 as well, and I actually build 2 to clear all the Irish fences off my plot. And now I need 5. You can't make it up, can you? But I want 5 newish ones, and once we've got them all, I'm going to throw the pen up. I've got it in my head how it's going to go. It's quite simple. It shouldn't take me more than 10 hours to make the whole thing, and that's including the putting paving stones around the perimeters and what have you. But like I said, I need 5 of these Irish fences to do the job, and once we've got them, I'll be showing you that video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get around about 30 eggs, obviously fertilised eggs, and I'm going to incubate them. It takes about 21 days for them to incubate. Obviously I can't keep the males, so I'll have to find homes for all the males. Like I say, I won't be killing them, so all the males will be I'll be finding homes for a lot of them. The females obviously I can keep, and the idea is to do a bit of a blog on how the chickens grow up, and how they produce eggs throughout 3-4 years. And yeah, it should be interesting to see. But first things first, I still need 5 Irish fences. Can't believe I give them all away, but that's sod's law, innit? Anyway, this video is very long, and I thought I'd show you from start to finish. And today we had some beautiful weather. Like I say, we've been stapling the plastic on. That was the last job to do, so that ain't going to come off until we want them off. Anyway, I'm going to head off home now. I'm going to rest this shoulder up. I tell you, it's bloody sore. Who would have thought a flu jab would make your arm throb? Although it was me messing about when I had it done. The guy who was doing it says, "Alright, show me a couple of students here. Let them see how I give you the injection." I said, "Yeah, not a problem." So I thought I'd have a laugh with him, didn't I? So as he was sticking it in, going, oh, he's killing me, oh, the pain. And he's like, he's starting to panic. Obviously, I'm not feeling anything. You don't even feel it. And these 2 girls were getting really, getting a bit, distressed, and I started laughing, didn't I? I said, "It's a piece of cake, darlings." I said, obviously, I said, when you come to do it, you can stick it in a little bit harder. You don't. He said, the needle, you can hardly feel it. Bloody hell! 4 hours later, I couldn't lift my arm up. It's really, really sore, but obviously it's obviously must be working. Yeah, he said to me, "So you allergic to eggs or anything like that?" I said, "Well, if I was, I'd be dead by now." So I keep chickens, and that was a bit of a giggle. But yeah, I'm going to rest my arm up, and I'm sure we'll be back kicking on all 4 cylinders in the next one. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you real soon. Bye bye for now. Oh, I've got to get up off this bloody chair. Oh god. Oh, stuck. Damn. Oh shit. Oh god.